What up, Doe? What up, Doe? Welcome to Yeah I Said It Sports Podcast. I'm your host, the Iceman, and it's the team.
What's the dealio? Your man is back this week. Alio, aka Mastermind. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
time it is.
yeah, yeah.
Welcome back, Mastermind. But you know, there's no introduction like mine, baby, because I grew across them tracks. Hey,
Oh, okay.
it's your man, Cool Breezy. Money Man maybe today. Cool Breezy next week. I'll let y'all know. I, s- I see y'all loving this.
Yeah.
And once again, it's your boy Young P in the building, aka Mr. PR. Let's get it, fellas. Let's do it.
What's up, Mr. Across the Tracks? You all
Ah,
right,
man.
babe?
Great day, great show, great day today, baby.
Yeah,
Great show, great day.
Yeah, it
We
is.
got the victory cigar early today, y'all.
Great show, great day, people.
Okay. Well, before we get in the show, y'all already know spring training, baseball, everybody, we talk about it all here. Spring training. So we know it's early, and I know we really don't have who really going to win it right now. But I just want to see, what you guys thinking of and where you had, and, who you think might win. So I'm gonna start off with you, Cool Breeze. Who you think might, what you think the matchups might be in the World Series?
Oh, baby. Y'all must don't know they got 4 All-Stars coming out of that lineup. That's my favorite team, San Diego Padres.
Yeah.
Hey, get on the board.
Yeah.
Money Man speaking
Here
again.
we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Are you gonna pay your boy Machado?
We already working on that, people.
I went with y'all last year
Yeah,
too,
I ain't
San
working on
Diego, though y'all ain't pull it out, but y'all was looking good. What you got to say down there?
Struggling. He's struggling right
You
now.
struggling?
I'm struggling. I
Who you
think
think they'll see though over there in San Diego?
Coming out the American League, I like Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
That's a good game.
Tampa
Good
Bay.
defense over
Tampa
there.
Bay or Toronto. Tampa Bay or
That be your underdog for?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. What you got to say over there? You got something to say, Mastermind?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not for sure, but I'm gonna go with what my gut is telling me. I think it might be something we ain't seen in a long time, y'all. It might be, but do it like this. It might be me against you. You understand what I'm talking about? It might be the Yankees
LA
against the
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
I feel you.
Truthfully, I'm gonna go with your original team. The Atlanta Braves.
Braves, yeah.
I think it might be Yankees and the Braves.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
ATL, yeah, that was my original squad there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
so.
You know about that, huh? You went way back there,
Wade,
baby.
yes,
Yeah.
I'd go with my original.
Yeah.
Go with your original, baby.
What you say down there? You still stuck?
No, I ain't stuck. I think
You can't see my paper, y'all.
no. Honestly, I like what the Mets did, and I think the pitching is what's gonna help propel them.
Okay.
So I'm going with the Mets. I think they can maybe do something. I think the Yankees always fall short. They're gonna choke some kind of way because that's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? They always choke. So I wouldn't be surprised if Houston go back.
Okay.
So,
So-
Mets and Houston.
Okay, we got Mets, Houston. Mets in Houston, we say San Diego.
I say San Diego.
And probably
I like
Toronto
I
and
like Toronto or Tampa Bay. The reason why I like Toronto is because all the Hall of Famers, as far as fathers, all the whole infield is their sons playing in the infield.
Okay.
So,
So no Philly, nobody, no LA, no St. Louis,
Who you got, boss man?
no Texas.
Because I just like what the Mets did. They picked up what three
I'm second.
three certified starters.
Yeah.
No, they
So that's a lot of times that's what's gonna hurt the Yankees. They never have real pitching down the road. So that pitching can help them down the road. You know what I'm saying? 3 certified surefire pitchers.
Pitchers, yeah.
They all won
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famers and won World Series. They all did that.
I
So
like, I like that they brought Scherzer and Verlander back.
I'm gonna say something different, and I'm gonna say it early because it's an early prediction, and I know we'll be able to change it by All-Star break and really get everybody's prediction. But I'm gonna go with St. Louis against either Houston or Texas Rangers, one of them Texas teams. That's how I'm gonna put that out there. That's how I'm gonna put that out there. St. Louis and one of them Texas teams. That's what I'm gonna see in the World Series. What you got to say about that? That's what I thought. Let's move along. Would you pick Bryce Young as your franchise quarterback? Starting off with you, Mastermind.
Yes, sir. I would, because the boy can throw on all levels. He can complete all the passes. The only thing that I would do with Bryce Young, me myself, I got to sit you at that dinner table, Bryce. I'm just going to put maybe a hot 10, 15 pounds on you, maybe 20 to max. And we're going to rock out with you.
What you got to say down there, young Pete?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. My man. My man.
I think one, he gonna need a little bit more work on the next level. I think two, he's short, so and we already been seeing a lot of problems with short quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know I can't halfway see no line. So I know he ain't seeing over no line. So I think that's gonna hurt him too. So I wouldn't make him a franchise quarterback. Would I bring him in? I might bring him in, put him in the backup, let him sit for about 2 years. Somebody good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See what he can do, develop him like that, and then maybe down the road. But initially, I'm not bringing him in. That's no franchise quarterback.
What you got to say? You got that cool breeze. Got to say that. Yeah.
Not doubting his talent. I know his talent is world class. He probably can slang the rock. As they say on ESPN, I can't think of the guy now. I know his first name is David. What's the David Greenfield? Anyway, he probably can throw a ball through a car wash and not get wet. That's that statement.
Mm-hmm.
But the durability is my question. Like, when he take that real NFL hit, will he last? The reason why I say that, because wherever he's going, that team is gonna be what? Say if you go to Houston, this Houston offensive line is good to keep him alive.
You talking about down there, XFL Houston, down there with Wade Phillips.
Houston, Texas, NFL.
I thought you
Houston,
talking
Texas, because
he's Wade Phillips and XFL.
He's gonna go to a team that had a losing record. So
right.
I don't think he's going to Chicago. I think Chicago's gonna trade out of it. So
You think he gets broke up like Tour? He gets
that
broke
up. I think so. My thing is this.
Yeah, I think so.
He too small, first of all. He too small. He only 5'10" and a half. They saying he only weigh like 190.
Yeah, something like that.
And 190. Yeah, he can scramble and throw, but is they gonna do what they did to do like Jalen Hurts, bring in a coach for the RPO? I doubt that.
He can't take them hits.
Yeah, and I know that's what I'm saying. So I doubt that. He too short to really be standing back in that pocket. You know what I'm saying? You already seen what Georgia did to him in that championship game the other year. So you see how he look in that pocket right there in college. So like I say, you in the big leagues now, one push with their baby hands and stuff, especially Sue, you going down. You know what I'm saying? So I see you in XFL or something.
Yeah, I just
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I was the only one going with it. I'm just gonna say this in his defense. I think in the NFL, if you get to a team, they're gonna do what's called the moving pocket. They're gonna roll the pocket a little bit around so you can see a little bit.
It all depends on who that coach is. I know what you're saying, like Drew Brees.
Exactly. I think that's what I think more or less because his skill set is not gonna be matched. So it's gonna be hard to find somebody that can do what he do.
So to piggyback off of,
and I think he got to act the throwing too. I can't act like this man can't.
No, I'm not doubting his talent as far as throwing the rock
in the big league.
Like we ain't seen.
Yeah, I'm not throwing it. I'm not doubting that. I'm not doubting
stars. They go to the NFL,
but they all did it in college. Look at my man AJ McCarron, but he over there in the XFL now.
Yeah, he chose them.
No, it's just
choice.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Away from the NFL. I admit he was a bagger.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Price would be.
So
he's not.
So with that, right?
Franchise. Okay.
So with that, right? I think the NFL Combine is this week, right? Mm-hmm. So he's actually going to take the measurements. So if his measurements is below 6 feet, does that drop him down to the middle half of the draft order instead of the top 10? And I say this. If he goes to the middle, right, and he ends up with a team like Denver with a Sean Payton type of coach, I think he will excel because Sean Payton know how to work with smaller quarterbacks. It depends on the head coach and the offensive coordinator.
So what system you go to.
Yeah. But if he go to a team that just about to throw you out there, no.
And 9 out of 10.
Good night.
But that's why I said no franchise. Put him behind Russell Wilson if he go where you talking about.
So where you think he's going before we move along? Who you think you're going?
That's a very good question. I don't know, to be honest.
I answer mine. I think he's going to either Houston Texans or Indianapolis Colts. And he gonna shine at either one of them.
If he's under 6 feet, I think his stock gonna drop to that middle, like 10 to 20.
What's the Commanders pick?
I'm not for sure.
I said that because they
Commanders is
just
up
got
there.
rid of a quarterback.
But
You know
y'all,
what
I
I'm
thought y'all said they was gonna keep Sam Howell.
They keeping Sam Howell, but they also looking at.
Well, I heard Sam Howell's like the starter right now, but still.
Yeah, I seen on the thing. They looking at Will, the dude from Kentucky. Yeah.
Oh, that's what they're looking at more.
Okay, if starting a team in any sport, what are you starting off with? Offense or defense? Cool breeze.
Football. I'm starting off with defense. Defense win championships in the NFL, college, whatever case it may be, whatever level you on. Defense wins championships. If it's basketball, I'm starting off with I need a guy who gonna give me some buckets, so it can be an offensive player. If it's baseball, going back to a defensive mindset, which means I need two dominant ace pitchers on that mound. You know what I'm saying? So that's still sort of defense too as well. So out of the big three, I'm gonna say defense does everything for me.
Defense does everything. So even
I mean-
basketball, you just threw me for a loop.
You read my paper very well.
No, what I'm saying is this: like with basketball, I need that guy who's going to give me a bucket, a for
Some
sure bucket.
offense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yeah.
I just want to make sure I understand which your picks are.
But basketball is
But on
I
all,
just want to
but
understand
just
his
yeah.
picks. Period.
But which one are you starting off with? Just
Right.
period. Offense or defense?
defense.
Okay.
Defense.
So all three is defense.
Go ahead, young P.
Yeah.
All right. So football, definitely I'm going defense first. You know what I'm saying? Defense can keep me in the game. You know, defense win championships. So I'm definitely football, I'm starting off defense. Offense, basketball, I'm going offense first. I want somebody that can score, that I know I can put the game on your back and let's go win this game. I'm going offense first for basketball. Baseball, I'm going defense only because I'm looking, like you said, I'm looking at the pitcher, but I probably would go pitcher then shortstop. That'd be my first two picks. I need one pitcher and then I need that shortstop, them gaps. I need them gaps picked up, and shortstop is a hot spot.
Okay,
So I
which
need
one
that.
are you going
So
offense or
defense.
defense?
That's what I said. Baseball, defense. Basketball, offense. Football, defense.
Is you looking at my papers?
Oh, you said all
Real
defense.
simple. Straight
So
to
I
the
can't look
point.
at yours. All
Basketball
defense.
is a two-way sport though.
Hold on. Yeah, you good.
Straight to the point. Mine is defense in anything you do. Because if you had a greatest offensive player and I got a great defender, somewhere in there the defense is going to hopefully pull it out. I'm going defense in any sport.
Okay. Well, mine, I'm going all the way offense. So like I say, if I need baseball, basketball, football, whatever, y'all know, I want that quarterback. That's gonna start off my franchise. Basketball, that offense. And that's how we gonna get down. Mine is always off. And defense is good, but like they say, the perfect pass, the perfect this, the perfect shot, or whatever is gonna beat that perfect defense. Even though you need defense. I'm not saying I won't get defense next, but I'm starting it off with my offense, like a quarterback. Then I might get a linebacker or out cold corner or DE or something. But I'm starting that offense first. Then I go to defense. That would be mine. So anybody got something else to say on that?
I'm basically defense.
Say
I
on
got
the way,
no
on the way,
stop.
Ray Louis, huh?
Every way through it. You see what it says.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be able to stop. I gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Are the Miami Heat ever going to get back to the finals, or should they rebuild? Starting off with you, Mastermind.
Nah, looking at it from the beginning of the season, I was leaning more towards rebuild. But I think that they can actually make a good push for it this year. Because I think the additions at the trade deadline, especially like Kevin Love, because what Kevin Love is going to bring to the table now.
Oh, you did say Kevin Love.
Yes, tell you why I said that. What Kevin Love is going to bring to the table is you can play him at center, and now you can put Adebayo at power forward. So now I'm just thinking about the Milwaukee matchup only. This is what I'm speaking.
You saying before the beginning? I know. I got to
You know
say
what I'm
like
saying?
I got.
That's
You know what it costs.
It's a trade.
I got.
So now you can pull Kevin Love up top where he's good at with the threes. So that means Brook Lopez, you can't just stand in that post and try to protect that rim. Or Giannis. And Adebayo is the same
Right.
type of player.
Right,
He
you
can
gotta
play
come
up
out
top.
Right.
So now once you pull them two away from the rim,
Right.
now Jimmy Butler and them can go to work.
Okay.
So that's the reason why I say I think they might have did it
I
right.
gotta say, Cool Breeze.
So will they get back to the finals? I don't know about this year. Definitely don't know about this year.
So do you think they should rebuild, or they cool where they at?
Yeah, Jimmy is the man and go-to guy, and I don't think his mind is in it this year. I don't know if it's gonna be in it next year. So I would look to either moving Jimmy and getting somebody else to come in there that's gonna take care of the locker room like he did his first 3 years there.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't necessarily rebuild because they got some good pieces. They got Hero, they got Bam, and look for a legit point guard. No disrespect, Larry, but you know,
Yeah, Larry, get up out
not,
of here.
not disrespecting anybody who's in the league, but sometimes you just don't mesh well with certain groups.
Yeah. I thought Larry was gonna be better with them, but yeah, I trade off Larry. But what you got to say down there, young P?
I'm gonna say rebuild, kind of leaning towards what he was saying a little bit. Laurie, what you just said. I just really thought he was gonna be better in Miami. He sorely disappointed me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that at all. So I don't know what it is, but I think Jimmy's still gonna be good there. I wouldn't get rid of Jimmy. I would try to get rid of Kyle Laurie. I might even try to get rid of Victor Oladipo. I might try to, you know what I'm saying? And try to get me and rebuild that way. Hopefully Tyler step up like he wanted to. Bam been doing his thing. I think I would try to rebuild, retool what I got, and then come back. Because we already, they in the play-in game. They were 7th, 8th in the
I thought they were 6. They 7. I don't know.
they're 7th and 8th. I think they 7th and 8th, or 6th, 7th, and 8th. They down there at the bottom. But I think they in the play. They had the towards close towards the bottom. So I'm just saying that I think I will retool to try to get back up because Boston, the Bucks, and all of them. Shoot, you gotta be able to compete with them boys. And I don't think Kevin Love is your answer because the games I saw, he's still missing shots like he was missing in Cleveland. So
Well, my thing is this: I think they can get back to the finals. I do.
with the team they got,
With the team they got, even though I would say I would try to get rid of Oladipo and Kyle Lowry. I would have tried to done that, but with that team, every year they a game away, taking it to the 7th game, or you know what I'm saying, or like they say, they could have won last year. You know what I'm saying, going to the finals or whatever instead of Boston or whatever. But so that team there, because they play hard defense, they're not worried about nobody scoring. And then they know who to get a ball to. Jimmy Butler, they know that.
right?
Other teams, people don't want to get the ball up. Some do, some don't. All depends on what team it is. But some people like, nah, I need my shot. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this real quick before you finish your thought.
Go ahead.
Getting rid of Victor, would you try to just get a little bit more help for Jimmy? Because didn't it look like he got a little worn down towards the end? If he had his legs on the rim a little bit more, he might have made that shot to take him over.
I think he could have made that shot. I think it was just, to me, it was like kind of undecisive almost. It was like he came and he seen who it was and he kind of had him backpedaling. Then he was like, should I pull up for this or beat him to that hole? And then he figured he pulled up for that 3. And I believe he could have beat him to that hole because he was backpedaling and he'd have had him on his heels. You know what I'm saying? I just think it was a bad,
I got
it was a bad, it wasn't really a bad decision, but it was like, hey, either win or lose. You know what I'm saying? But I think he should have went head on to that hole, and I believe he'd have got fouled too. You know what I'm saying? But
See, I'm gonna say one thing.
Go ahead.
I had to go back because I knew.
Unless you can do it.
Yeah, I knew the player. I
Right.
just didn't know the name.
Yeah.
Right. For the Kyle Lowry that everybody's speaking about, they got a cat named Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent. Watch him.
Okay.
He's something that, you know what I'm saying. He coming. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
And anybody who know
So you saying they get back to the finals?
Yeah, I think they.
Okay.
I think they got a good shot at it.
Yeah.
I ain't guaranteeing that.
Right.
They got a
Yeah.
So
Because
they got a guard or something?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
that's what
I'm
I'm talking about.
because
That's
no
what I'm
matter
talking
what,
about.
no matter what, with
Put
this
this
squad that they have and the squad that they've been having, they still always push. They still always push Milwaukee and Boston to the end. You know what I'm saying?
Coach.
It's like that's who it is. It's either Miami, you know what I'm saying, Boston, or Milwaukee. Philly is they so. You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
tell you one thing. I say the reason why they be that, and then we can move on. But the reason why I think that is because like back to our previous segment, it's that defense. I think they are the only team in the NBA that you know.
Yeah, they play hard on defense. Yeah,
They playing
yeah,
deep.
they playing
ain't
that
doing
Pat Riley
nothing.
Sproles. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
They guaranteed to lock in.
nice
That's
way.
why I
Yeah,
think
nice
they-
way to cover your answer. Yeah, nice way to cover why you gave that answer. So that's a good example. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's father time catching up with LeBron James. Cool breeze.
I hate to say it, but the longevity he has done is remarkable. No discredit to that, but like all great superstars in the league, it'd be those fluke injuries that end up derailing your career before you ready to call it quits on your own. Like Kobe with the Achilles,
Mhm.
Isaiah with the Achilles. You know what I'm saying? You know, it look like LeBron might be next with that. You know, those just a couple, but it's been quite a few. Larry Bird, bad back. You know what I'm saying? Unexpectedly. So, you know, I hate to say it, but it's looking that way. But at the same time, it's like, come on, Lakers. He putting in a lot of minutes. A lot of that could have been preventable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. What you got to say down there, young Pete?
So I'm gonna say no.
This is starting to get ridiculous.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm going copyright infringement next week.
Yeah, I don't know what you need to
I don't
do.
know. What do you?
All I know is
I'm just saying, man.
all I know is earlier today was like, hey, can you screenshot me something? What you
Earlier.
talking about?
I said I'm talking
I
about
screenshot you. And then when I realized what he wanted the screenshot of, it was too late. You know,
Too
what
late.
I'm saying?
my character.
You know.
Press the charger. We got this right
So
here.
like I said, I'm gonna say no. I
Mhm.
think one, I'm not even completely sure what the injury is, and they talking what, a couple weeks to a month. So he should be back by the playoffs. And in the game that that he had the injury in, did he not go to work?
Yes.
Okay, so that ain't father time catching up with you if you can go to work like that and come back from a deficit like that and you lead the charge like that. So yeah, no, Cool Breeze, ain't nothing to say. Say mastermind.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you don't want to get my point in. Okay, you want me to get my point in. All right, baby.
No, we gotta get mastermind point.
Oh, yeah, because it's down here anyway.
Nothing about down there. That's wasting my time. But look, the problem is this. The beginning of the season is starting to catch up with LeBron. That's all it is, because when they started off, they had so much controversy and stuff going on. And in his mind, he thinking, I'm playing basketball. I got things I can shoot at, you know what I'm saying? Personal goals I can achieve, you know what I'm saying? Like a Kareem record and all the other assists and everything else, the records that he got this season. So I'm not gonna let this stop me. But I don't think what he didn't think about was the wear and tear was gonna put on his body early, doing all of this. But just think, some games you were seeing LeBron putting up 30 for like 4 straight games and then putting up 40. You looking like, man, LeBron look like he back. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't think about pacing himself for the long haul. Because if he had just waited to just say it was the 70th game of the season, and now I'm just breaking Kareem record. You see what I'm saying? Instead of right now.
Right. What was about to say?
And
But he didn't have a chance to pace himself. You got to think it was still a lot of turmoil from last year that started the beginning of the season with the whole
But see,
Westbrook not gelling with them.
that's something that
AD went out early in the beginning of the season. He was the only one left. So
I'm gonna say
it was just a
yeah.
lot on him.
I'm gonna say yeah and no. And what I mean by that is catching up to him in the sense that he's getting hurt too much, and then when he's getting hurt in the second part of the season, the second part of the season, some of them injuries is leaving him out for the remainder of the season. So
Getting hurt at the wrong time.
right at
Yeah.
the wrong time to where you know you ain't quick healing, you know what I'm saying,
Like
like
you
how you
younger.
used to be, and you can be that weak or whatever. So that might be what they mean by that also, Father Time catching up, because usually you would be ready. Hopefully he'll be ready.
I'm just gonna
But
say
if he
this.
not, it'll be another injury to where he's out for the remainder of the season. Plus, he might be like, I'm gonna be out anyway, just in case they don't have a chance to make the playoffs. If AD if don't pick it up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, I said it.
Go
Yeah, I said it. I'm gonna tell you what I think the problem. The problem is, man, LeBron just put in too much work early and bad coaching decision by Darvin Ham. Meaning this, sometimes you got to protect the player from themselves, especially for the long haul. If you know what your goal is, you know that it's turmoil and all that. Hey, look, LeBron, I need you to do what you do, still do yours, but I ain't gonna overwork you.
Right, but
You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
understand.
time to make Westbrook
Right.
earn some of his money, let him play a little reckless.
I understand what you're saying.
It might
Yeah.
not result in
The coach.
wins.
The coach should have set him down and all that. But now that he didn't, he got hurt.
I understand that.
Now that's
I think that comes from just overworking. I'm just being real. I think that if you overwork anybody, young, old, whoever it is, you overwork them too much, injury gonna happen.
I think he can come back this season. Anybody?
I think so.
I think he's gonna come back
He's
because
not gonna be nowhere near 100%.
no, he's not. But I think he's gonna come back to give that playoff push run to try to at least get into the play-in games.
But the downfall to that, I'm just gonna add this. I think if he come back, it might his career that he talking about with his son and all of that, a lot of that might not happen.
Might happen.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move along. Why can't a player have a good game and not get tested? Starting off with you, P.
You know, that's
Without being tested.
that's one of the that's one of the questions I've been sitting back thinking about. And to me, that's some BS. If I have a good game and I score 50, 60 points, I don't need to get, that don't mean I got shot up last night, took a little, steroids or PED and none of that stuff. All that, because I feel like it seemed like a slight racial component because it's always one of the black dudes when they do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's going on? You think Dame ain't worthy of a 60, 70 point game? The boy been showing you that for years. So he's worthy of it. So you ain't got to test me after that. I know y'all do random drug tests.
Yeah,
but it's curious how it's always right when I do this or right when a player does
But
that.
they did test Caruso for when he dunked. They did test the white. They did test the white boy Caruso when he did dunk on my man.
Man.
So I say this. Baseball has ruined any type of athlete of having a astronomical game because
What
of
drug give you a pure jumper? I want that. I'm
I
just
don't know.
asking.
Me too.
But
Me
you
too.
know,
What
but
drug
with
give
the
you a
media,
pure
with the
jumper?
media, with the media, because what baseball did with the whole performance enhancing thing, you know what I'm saying? They just feel they don't want to get caught up like that. But not only that though, baseball started it last year. You know, anytime a pitcher throw a no hitter or if a hitter have like
They
a
be
three,
checking the hats and all that
yeah,
stuff.
but even if a baseball hitter have 3 home runs in the game, they got to get checked out. If you had 3 or more home runs in one game, they checking you out. So baseball started this whole program, and NBA is just trying to carry it over. I think they just
You know,
copy.
with
Have
baseball,
you
it
ever
was
got tested?
No.
He never hit a home run. He never hit a home run. I knew it. I knew it. And you played baseball too now. I want the world to know he played, he quit school for baseball. Well, I'm telling you, look.
they walk right through the door.
I walked right into that.
Gotta build your toes at all times.
I see that.
Mastermind. No.
You guys understand about that mastermind? Anybody?
I'm gonna say this. I'll be real with y'all. I think that it's just they can't believe how sometimes things can be phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could just have a great game. You can get in the zone. You know, things happen. I don't care what sport it may be. You know what I'm saying? And they steady. It can't be. There's no way a professional athlete going against another professional athlete can do this. Something got to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then when they prove that it's wrong, now what y'all gonna do?
Right.
Not leave these people alone, man. Let these people live and do whatever they do.
Right. So yeah, I don't get it. Like you say, I mean, That's their job, is to come to work, shoot the ball all day, practice, get your win in, shoot the ball, do your sprint, shoot the ball, shoot the ball, shoot the ball. Now he go out there, shoot the ball, put up 70. I gotta get a drug test. I don't get that. So, with that being said, the person who giving out the drug test is get a drug test.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Test him.
Yeah, test them. You know what I mean? It's a lot of those who there's a lot of those who giving out the orders.
Sit them down and tell
They
them
on drugs. Send them down there with the cup and see what they looking like. And I bet you y'all to change a whole lot of things. I can bet that. Anybody got something to say on that? I got a lot more to say, but I ain't gonna stay on that.
I was just gonna say something that was sort of I was just thinking about. Ever since Luka came out with that statement back in early part of December about he can't see how guys can't shoot 40 or 50 points a night because the NBA
Easy.
don't allow you to play real defense like they do overseas. It just seemed like guys has took that as a
Personal challenge.
personal challenge because it's just been going crazy. Like guys getting 40s on guys hitting 40 like they walk in the gym hitting 40 now. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he made that statement. So, you know, and
I'm glad you brought that up. America, and yeah, I'm saying this again. Somebody needs to address Luka. What is going on? Do anybody got any American pride for what he's saying? He's saying we soft over here
Luka
in
said,
the
"I cook
league.
you boys."
You boys ain't got no D. Can somebody show him something?
He said he Drago at basketball.
Where's Rick Mahorn at when you need him? Where's Rick Mahorn? Where's Charles Oakley when you
I don't
need
know. Charles Barkley said, what's name couldn't fight.
him?
I don't know why I threw that up for, but
Who you say Chuck say couldn't scrap?
come on.
Oh, Rick Mahorn.
Yeah.
Wow. But anyway, where's Ricky at?
Right.
Where's Rick Mahorn? It's time for some of that.
Is Dame Lillard the most underrated NBA player ever? Mastermind.
That's hard to say, but I don't think so. I think Dame is a victim of in the wrong market. That's all I think it is. He just needs to get to a bigger market because everybody will definitely shine the light on you, Dame. I'm talking about without a doubt. You too big of a star, just that you got to get up out of Portland. But I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to stay true to the roots and stay loyal to the soil, as Coach Sambo say. But it might be time to go. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you're gonna build a real. I know you ain't wanting for no money. Them contracts got you good, so it ain't definitely ain't that. But if you just want to get your legacy known and bigger, take it up out of Portland.
Cool breeze.
you know, I thought about that question long. Like I can't he might be. I can't think of anybody from growing up watching the NBA up until current. The only person I can think of that might be current, that might be considered underrated, but he got more value because he on the East Coast is Bradley Beal. I think Dame might be the most underrated player in the NBA history. Period.
You think he more underrated than T Mac? I think T Mac underrated more than him.
Nah, T Mac did his thing, man.
No, I know. I'm talking about as far as how they treat him. Like he didn't make the first 75 and all that and everything.
There's quite a few too.
Yeah, you know, T Mac.
I think
T
his
Mac, my
career.
man.
I think his injuries hurt him. I think his injuries hurt him early. He got injured early in his career.
Because I really don't think that Dame is underrated. It's like this. When Steph was on fire, it was Steph's show. Then remember when Steph got hurt, then Dame when he hit that three against that game winner, when he first hit the game that playoff game when he hit it on Paul George,
Yeah.
when he did that step over, when they hit that, I think it was OKC and I think it was Paul George and Fletcher Holmes.
When he
Yeah.
Westbrook.
Yeah.
That wasn't his first time. He undone.
No, he done seen a lot of dudes.
No,
Yeah.
no, what I'm saying is he been doing it, but I'm saying when he was doing it,
Yeah.
Steph was doing it first.
Yeah.
So they was on Steph. So then when Steph got hurt, then remember, that's when Dame took off and the limelight was all on Dame. He was doing his thing. Then Dame got hurt. Then once Dame got hurt, once you get hurt, your name can't, He can't rain
Can't
no
rain,
more.
yeah.
Now he back like how he been doing like the other night and everything else. Now they about to get back talking down. It's just not he back and he remember he just was hurt again this year. But once he get back, healthy and do his thing, it'll be back Dame time. They get back to talking with him. So I don't think he underrated. I just think he was out the limelight and like they say, out of sight, out of mind.
I gotta say this.
Go ahead.
My nephew, I gotta admit, I'm gonna give a shout out to Aki Poppy. That's his name on the book, but he a Dame Lillard diehard, and he showed me a lot of stuff with Dame. So he kind of put me up on Dame more than what I was, and the stuff that he was saying. You gotta rank Dame right up there because he always used to say Dame or Kyrie. Now it's kind of self-explanatory when you're taking out of them two,
Right.
even though
Right.
no more disclaimer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right, let's move along. Watch this, folks. Like hanging a steak in front of them pit bulls. Watch this. Start, sit, or cut. Who want to go first?
We back at it again,
Who
baby?
want to go first?
We back at it again?
Who want to?
Folded the paper up.
No.
I got it where nobody can see.
Nobody want to say nothing. Cool breeze, go first. See, by me saying that, then nobody want to jump out there.
Back at it again?
I'm ready whenever, though. He over there still thinking. You want me to go first?
Go ahead, go.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, go
You
first.
scratch down what I wrote. I mean, when I flashed the paper, you start picking
I
up
want
the pen
y'all
quick.
two. I know y'all two finna go in. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you how we're going at it. So, I'm going to start Draymond. I'm going to sit Rodman and bye-bye Ben Wallace.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I actually was going that route.
Yes.
I actually was going that route, but I can always switch mine up. Because I'm a Draymond, I'm a Draymond fan off top. I'm off top Draymond. Go ahead, what you got over there, Mastermind?
You want to read my notes too,
Start
when you tell them the same thing?
Starting Rodman out the gate. Tell you that already, because he's bringing the injury off out the
Mhm.
gate. I can check off 5. No problem. Starting him. My problem is I'm kind of torn on sit.
Come back. Oh, you want to wait?
So long, Ben. So long, Ben Wallace.
Gotcha.
Draymond.
It's on me? It's on me?
Yeah.
Is it on me? So,
Mhm.
I always speak the money, people. I always speak the money. Out of the 3 better shooters, I'm going with Draymond. To start. To start. Reason being, Draymond can give you a triple-double. Especially if we're talking about in his prime. We ain't talking about these last few years of Draymond.
Get a
We're talking
triple-double out of Rodman.
No, you won't get no triple-double. No way.
I can get Rodman 5.
You get a triple negative. You get 20 rebounds.
Hold on. Let's go.
Whatever, but
keep your situation going.
Draymond gonna get you a triple-double. Prime Draymond. Prime Golden State years Draymond. He was getting you a triple-double.
Okay.
Now, it was 10 points, but it was way more than what Ben and Dennis was giving you. Now, coming off the bench, I'm gonna get Rodman because Rodman can play all 5 positions and he's gonna give me a guaranteed 20 rebounds a night. So I love you, Ben, because you did your thing when you was a Piston. No disrespect, but it's start, sit, or cut out the 3. So
America, I just want y'all to know, just because he put a little more explanation on it, don't mean he didn't look at my paper and say exactly what I just said.
I like
But it's okay.
I
he said start Draymond.
I said start
I
Draymond.
didn't hear that. I heard he said
I did. Start
start Rodman.
I want y'all to
I said
He said that.
the part where you took the 5, check the 5 positions, where you took that part from me.
I took that from
Yeah,
you.
that's the part.
Oh, okay, all right.
You mixed up what you.
I guess the
Me.
reason why everybody cutting you, Ben Wallace, including myself, I think is because you and Dennis Rodman basically are the same.
Same player.
I basically gonna get the same from you guys, and then Draymond gonna give me something what you guys are giving me, and then some. As far as he give me the rebounds, defense, but like he also can lead the break and do a whole lot of other things too. So, like you said, I was gonna start Draymond, but I'm gonna go ahead and start Rodman because he gonna he gonna set the tone.
Mhm.
He gonna set the tone what I really need defensively. I don't need nothing offensively from nobody right now. I need strictly these guys as my defense, and I know he's going to set the tone with trying to lock you down, aggravate you, do some of everything. And then I got somebody coming in that's basically the same, but I can get some offense out of them, and I can lead the break with them, and I can do a whole lot of things with them, and that would be Draymond. So, like I said, I will cut Ben because Ben, you're gonna give me the same thing that I'm gonna get basically from Dennis Rodman. But Dennis gonna give me a little bit more than you gonna get me because he gonna get under them players' skin and all of that. So
Ben is going to check that point guard.
yeah,
I put Ben Wallace
yeah,
out there,
Ben Watson on the
shake and
yeah,
bake.
Ben can yeah, and I gonna not gonna get to that,
He
but
fell off a
you
little
hit
bit
it on
when he
the
went to
point.
Chicago.
Ben can only check that one position also, and
I get him three positions.
well,
I get
I'm
him
talking about.
small forward, power forward, in the center.
Now, I give Ben
That's
that.
it.
No, what I mean by one, really two, but I mean one. I give Ben that power forward and that center. If you get them threes out there like them KDs and just send them
Yeah,
team, like you say,
somebody got to shake and bake.
he gonna be on them heads.
No, I got you.
Yeah, so like I say, so I take Rob and then Ben, you got to go. Anything else on that, boys? I got something else about y'all boys?
Nah.
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, so long, Ben. See you later, baby. Who gets put out first, Denver or Boston? Or do you see any winning it all? Starting off with you, Mastermind. Who get put out first, Denver or Boston? Or do you see any one of them winning it all?
I'm just gonna put it like this. I think Denver gonna probably get put out first because they just gonna have a tougher road. I think.
Just because it's the West,
Yeah, I
right?
think yeah. I think
Okay.
because it's the
Exactly. Okay.
But I'm not confident that the Celtics can win it all. I just can't say that, but I think I think the Celtics gonna go further, but I don't know about winning it all. That's the only thing. But they do look good because the only thing that I don't have that scare me about saying the Celtics gonna win it all is I think when it comes down to that coach, it's playoff time now, and now we got to sit down and go scheme for scheme, and I got to make a crucial decision. I ain't seen you do that. Regular season ain't that type of pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying Game 7, Eastern Conference Finals or the Finals, you got to make this adjustment. I don't know if you're going to, be looking like there's a doke in the building.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you might do. So that's the reason. The only thing that scared me with them. But talent-wise, I think they got the talent to win it, without a doubt. They definitely got the talent to win it, especially if Brown and Tatum is on together. You're going to have a problem.
Okay. Cool, Breeze.
Um, I know the West is tough, but I think Denver. Yeah, I think Denver is going to last longer than Boston. I think Boston sometimes they don't play up to their full potential. As far as a weaker team or whatever. So I can't see that. And then I think coaching in a Game 7 playoffs is a lot different than regular season. A lot different. So can this coach make those type of in-game adjustments? I believe a lot of times play playoff games is 50-50. What type of in-game adjustments the coach make? Also, can the players do it? Not worried about the players too much, as far as Jalen and them. It's what the in-game adjustments that the coach does. So I can't see the coach making that. So I'm gonna say Denver's gonna last longer.
Denver gonna last long.
Yeah, I can't see Boston coach. I think he gonna have to call Udoka on the hotline.
Should have called on the low on the
Yeah, call
hotline.
him on the hotline, baby.
Yeah. What you got to say out there, young Pete?
Uh, actually, I gotta agree more with Mastermind than what time you going by this week?
I don't.
I just want to
Money
make sure
man, Cool Breeze, I
I
got
wasn't sure.
I'm 1,001, baby. I'm 1,001.
I just want to make sure I give you the right accolades. But I think I gotta go with Mastermind only because, like you said, the West is a little tougher. But I think the biggest problem that we gotta worry about for the Celtics is that coach. And I'm not saying he can't rise to the standards and all of that, because we didn't really know what Udoka was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So it's no guarantee. You know what I'm saying? we did see, once the playoff, All-Star break came, they started playing a whole lot better than Celtics last year. So all of that stuff taken into consideration. But I think once that pressure get in and you got to play against these cats and they zeroed in on you on a series, he might, pressure might bust that pipe. So I think that's because of that. Even though I still feel like I think Celtics can go further. I think Denver will get put out before them, and the Celtics have a better chance at least getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. Maybe not at all.
Right. Well, the Celtics should be able to go to the finals. They should. But what I seen the other night, it kind of made me feel a some way. Tatum, stop acting soft, boy. You acting soft out there. You got to keep showing people you from that show me state. Let them know you from the STL. You acting too soft, man. What I mean by like that, you crying about them little petty calls with the ref there and got you ejected. Now when you get in the playoffs in Miami, they'll get you playing you real tough. You know how supposed to them defense is, and they get to playing you like that. You ain't gonna be able to get the whining and stuff. So if you're gonna be acting like that, that might be the reason why y'all don't win, because they get in your head, then you're gonna get the. So you can't have that. So go ahead. I know you about to say
This is
something. Go
just
ahead.
me. I think that Tatum did that on purpose because he only had 14 points. It was the fourth quarter. He already seen it was an off night. They ain't look like they was about to win. He wasn't getting his calls that he thought, so he just like, man, let's get extra stage left. I'm having a bold night.
Get it
You know what
over.
I'm saying? I think that was devious. Don't get me wrong. That was devious. Don't get me wrong. But I think that you know what I'm saying. I don't think that when playoff time come, I don't think you have to worry about nothing.
And then like I said, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you. I got you. For sure. So like I say, when the playoffs come, it's about to be strong. And then once again, for either side, East or West, it's all about the matchups. 'Cause it's all about who y'all gonna play them that first round, and then that second round. Who knows who you bump up against? So I'm gonna say it's gonna be about the matchups, but Denver might do something out there in the West though. Denver might. The way I don't know, like you say,
Tough.
Yoki doing his thing, and then they say it's West. It's the West. It's hard, but Boston gonna go further, or they might just get put out at the same. But I don't think neither team winning it. No, I don't think neither team gonna win it. Yep. You got something to say about that?
That's a great take. That
Anybody
might be a
got something
great
else
take.
on that?
Nope.
No, I'm with you.
Anybody win it? Either one of them winning to y'all?
No, because I feel like the Bucks and Phoenix got a better chance of winning.
Yeah. Okay. Bucks
I
and
think Phoenix got a good chance of
I
winning.
think if KD come in like he's supposed to, Phoenix might got a
I don't
chance.
think
West is tough though.
Like, I think people was taking that injury for being like it was nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, look at some of we only can see the little bit of footage they actually give us to see. It don't look like the injury fucking with him like that. Excuse me, America, messing with him like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think
Right.
they showing you him against the trainer.
I mean, I got you. Nobody's serious, but the trainer's still kind of up on him a little heavier and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, that's getting him used to pushing a load. I'm talking about coming down, full speed, jumping, getting the rebound, running back down, the actual activities of the game.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I ain't seen him show me him going out there shooting highest peak, jumping hard 20 straight times or something. You know what I'm saying? Showing me that he's doing some real activities, working up a sweat.
So you
That's
play,
like that was kind of easy.
so you be saying Phoenix probably next year.
Yeah.
So you got them Boston going anywhere, or Denver going anywhere?
I think Boston definitely going to the East Conference
Going
Finals.
Okay.
Boston to the finals.
To the finals.
I can see Denver to the finals.
That'd be a good matchup.
I think you said it. I think you might have hit it right on the nose. I think they might get put out together at the same time. It might be Western Conference. Somebody might go home in 6, and somebody might go home in 7.
Okay. We're moving along. Is the Jake Paul era over? Is the Jake Phenom era over? Starting off with you, Mastermind.
Jake Paul, you hit your last lick. No, I'm just joking. But you might can get that rematch if you come back and win, because no boxer went really undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get that one under your belt and keep it under that, but it looked like you're not really ready for my man. It looked like you might have bit off a little too much more than what you wanted. But I don't think it's over just yet. You might have one or two more good ones.
You got to say, Breeze.
I don't think it's over. I think watching some of the fight, for some reason he wasn't as aggressive. I don't know if it was the starstruck, like I'm actually fighting a true professional boxer instead of like celebrity boxers.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe a little starstruck, maybe. And I'm not saying starstruck as far as the guy that he was fighting
Right.
was a big time fighter. I think as far as
The people who came out.
yeah,
Right.
and it was one of his better professional fights.
Wow.
So no, I don't think it's over.
Yeah, I said it. It's over. Especially in the rematch. If you don't win the rematch, it's definitely over. You know what I'm saying? I think it was fun while it lasted, but I think all along everybody thought once you actually face a boxer with some real skills, all that stuff will go out the window. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just kind of what's coming to light. And I'm not even sure, but isn't that Tyson Fury brother?
Yeah.
So Tyson Fury gonna mess around and bring him to Detroit and get with them Crunk boys like Tyson did, and it's really gonna be over. It's really gonna be over once he bring him to Crunk and really get some real trainers behind him. It's really gonna be over for you, Jake. So I'm just telling you what it is.
Yeah, like I say, unless they fix it like that, so we can buy in, hope you lose, and hopefully they buy the next one. Who knows? I didn't. I just heard about it, and then I seen the little highlights. But my thing is this: like you say, he fought a boxer. All them other ones was wrestlers or UFC this or so. Like you say, I think if he fight anybody who with a boxer's background, pedigree or whatever, I think it'd be a better fight, and I'm thinking he would lose more than him fighting, these other guys. So, and then you see how he really look now. Now he look like he really is not a boxer or whatever he was out there doing. Don't look like that's what you've been doing. So, like you say, I think it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? You got big money off of it. You know what I mean? Now find another one. You know what I mean? Or keep going and they keep, the money keep coming in, keep doing it. But if it keep going, if it get lower and lower, and you don't see it coming in, then it's time to switch. But if they keep buying your fights, then keep going. But I think it's over as far as you. You know what I'm saying? Just whooping. Keep fighting the fighters and then get your ass whooped.
Here's another mastermind moment for you, gentlemen. Let me tell you how you get paid, Jake Paul. And I need this copyright too, y'all. I need my money for this. I want y'all to know.
The Fox.
Call out Muhammad Ali grandson.
Ooh, but he can fight a little bit.
Go out with a bang, baby. Promote that. Put that somewhere, and you'll go out with a bang. Call out Muhammad Ali grandson.
His grandson can fight a little bit though.
I'm saying go out with a bang. Especially after this rematch.
That money like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way you can get paid right quick.
Right.
For sure. Especially if it look like it's about to be over for you.
All right, so get that in right quick.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, before we end the show, this last question. We got cool Breezy ending it. Go ahead, Breezy.
This question is for America. We got 5 minutes left before we end this show, people. Yeah, I said it. De'Aaron Fox of the Sacramento Kings is the best point guard in the NBA this year. Who won?
You saying that now?
I go to we just
He
did.
is the best point
You saying
guard.
that now?
He is the best point guard this year. I've been screaming it since the beginning of the season.
I don't know nothing about it.
Something right here.
Y'all talking about, oh, he not this, he not that.
Do you want to hear what
Yeah, I want to hear it.
I got the one who brought him up first. I the one who brought up the question. I'm the one who said he was averaging 25. He was in the top 10. I mean, the top 5. I brought that up.
Remember all that. We got to go.
See how he looking now?
Go back to
That's selective memory. That's all I can say.
And I'm going to lay that alone. Remember, I'm just the host, but I don't want to bring nothing up. Go ahead.
You always got selective memory.
Come on, let's go.
Best young point guard right now resides in Memphis, Tennessee. Anybody know about that guy down there?
No, sir.
Ja Morant, young shot.
Everybody know who he is. He ain't better than De'Aaron Fox.
Huh?
He ain't better than De'Aaron Fox.
What's in that water?
He ain't better than him.
Moonshine.
Yes,
He ain't better than him. That's all I'm saying.
Moonshine, simple.
You got a draft right now, and there's Ja Morant and De'Aaron Fox. Who you pay take?
Fox. taking De'Aaron Fox, people.
America, he's drunk. Give him.
You said the
Give
best
him
young,
America,
right?
He's drunk. That
I'm
boy-
changing it up. I'm saying
He
the
better
best.
than Luka.
I'm saying the best in the NBA right now. Yeah,
That's
the
a real
only reason
question.
why Luka is good because Luka keep the ball 95% of the time. It's gonna change because Kyrie there now, but prior to Kyrie being there, it was Luka or nothing. If Luka had an off night, they
Well,
got
I'm
blew
gonna tell
out.
you this here, Mister.
What's SGA?
Mi-
Is he the two, or do he play point sometimes? Okay.
You got Giddy over there, but look,
Yeah, he been. Okay.
now if you going with him, who going further? How far is he taking it? Mr. De'Aaron Fox. How far is he taking you?
I like Fox though.
Finals, baby.
Oh
Finals.
my God, this
Finals.
Now watch this. Is it?
we gotta end the show. This
It-
guy been drunk.
Finals, baby.
Hold on,
Finals.
hold on.
This guy's
Is
too
it?
drunk.
Is it that you up on Fox now? Because Brown is over there.
Kentucky.
I'm saying because Brown is over there and they winning. I'm saying because you weren't screaming, so I'm asking. I mean, I was up on you because I was like him over ball.
Got to get his time in, but also they brought in a better coach. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for y'all. Who would y'all consider the most improved player between these two guys this season? Brunson at the Knicks or Lauren Marketing at Utah?
They both been doing their thing.
I say
low-key.
Brunson, to be honest.
But Bronson, because where the Knicks are at. I mean, Utah doing their thing with Markin too, but nobody thought the Knicks would be.
But who was?
Well, they-
I feel like Brunson was
So is Brunson a better younger guard than
No, Brunson.
Fox.
Kind of older guy. This pop, just me. I'm sorry, not like you know what I'm saying. I ain't.
How long Brunson? Oh, okay, well don't worry about it. Okay.
I consider him that because he don't been on too many different teams. You know what I'm saying? He been around a couple of things.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I don't know. Brunson, I had a feeling that he was gonna do all right, and he kind of worked out when he went to NY.
Okay.
He was already working out before.
Okay, as we ended the show, is there anybody younger that you can think of that's better than let's go down the line to see if you can think of anybody that you would think.
I'm going Ja Morant.
Yeah, I might go Ja. You still got Luka. You still got a couple people that's better than him. Better than Fox. Better.
Fox got a better record than
Record
Luka.
don't mean nothing. We talking about
And
who's
Ja
better.
just got a better squad right now than,
It's
than,
not about
than
that.
Fox. So
It's not about that. We said who's better.
Fox, baby, De'Aaron Fox.
Ja's better.
I'm gonna go
Luka's
like
better.
this. I'm gonna go Ja first, then Fox. I got to go that route. Fox is a dog though. He a left hand killer.
I'm gonna tell y'all who a killer, and ain't nobody said his name
He
yet.
left-hand
been
killer.
hurt. Anthony Simmons, the dude out there.
I like him out there in
Dang,
Portland.
dang,
He out
yeah.
there in Portland. He does it. He do his thing.
At two guard, we talking about point guards.
He do
I
his
don't know,
thing.
what do you consider Dame? I consider Dame the two.
I don't know.
What?
Right.
I don't.
Well,
Love
in today's NBA, everything is positionless, as they say. Don't matter what, you don't have a title no more. You just,
Right.
as long as you hooping.
But I ain't say he better than
That's
Fox.
the case.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Get my man on a better team. Let us do his thing. Get Jalen Green out of Houston, and we'll see what's popping.
And Paul, get healthy, because you was looking nice before that ankle got hurt last night. I'm talking
Yeah.
about you was looking beautiful, baby.
Yeah. Cause you would be in the toss, but I don't understand, boy, how you hurting them ankles. Ain't nobody touching you. You ain't do nothing but dribble the ball.
Gave my man
Yeah,
a
I mean-
crazy crossover though. My man was totally lost,
Yeah.
but that ankle gave out on you.
Well, if that's the case, then SGA, because he's a point guard. I had to look it up. I wasn't sure, but he's a point guard.
He's not better than Fox. Yeah, I said it, people. I'm ending the show. De'Aaron Fox, baby, I got you. Nobody else on this panel got you. I got
Good
you.
job, baby.
There it is.
I got you.
Well, that's how we ending the show. Sean Moe, Ja Morant, Dan Fox. That's what they got. 1 and 2, 1 and 1, 1 and 1.
Salute.